and this one guy was passed out like this, folded over.
Oh my god.
And I just tapped him, and I was like, "Hey, man, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he was like, he was fucked up.
Nick, you're a big fan of TikTok pranks, right? Or like YouTuber pranks?
Yeah, those are my favorite.
I want you guys to imagine if this prank was happening to you, what you would do. This is called the walking into random people's houses prank.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
You mean committing crimes? What the fuck?
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James? Hey man, come. Hello, James. We need to speak to James. James? Hi. Hi. James. Is this where the study group is? No. What number is this? Study group.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's a nice ass house. How rude.
Wait, this is not where the study group is. Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. Absolutely.
Damn, they're fucked up.
That is so bad.
You know what? Because they're British, I'm like, it's kind of posh. It's kind of high class.
Disrespectful.
That's a
Take your
crazy
goddamn
one.
shoes off.
Is that a crime in, what is it?
British?
UK?
Say British?
To like, because I don't know the laws there, you know?
I mean,
I would hope so.
Is there trespassing laws and stuff like that?
It's just rude. It's just bad
know, man.
manners.
It is rude. But is it
And
against the
also
law?
like just the safety issues too.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, you could have been carrying like a weapon or something.
I mean, why would you want to, like, maybe it is just different out there, but like, most of the comments are like, dude, imagine if that was Cali or Texas or
Yeah, bro.
Florida or something like
I'll
that.
say this: this guy was pretty smooth at being like, "Is this a study group? Is this a study group?
But then he goes and he sits on their couch.
Is this a study group?"
Yeah, because he's trying to do it for the content too, you know? He's trying to make...
Nah, they're being messy, dude.
Yeah, he's trying to like.
You like that? You get off on shit like
Yeah, he
that?
loves
I
You like
love it. I'm commenting and I'm like,
Is that your
I can't believe he did that.
Is that all your For You page?
Yeah, dude, it's that stuff where like it's like a parent who pretend like his wife.
You're not
walks
a
in.
parent, bro. Stop.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm a parent right now.
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
The pranks where a parent is like, he sets up a camera and he gets the reaction of his wife coming in, and then he pretends he has like his son, but it's really a stuffed animal. The viewers know, but his wife doesn't know, and he throws it over the balcony, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And then that I love.
Yeah, people with no kids think that's just funny. I get it.
No, I have kids. I understand like what that's like.
Oh.
Imagine if somebody just walked into your guy's house and was, like, as part of a content prank.
I'd be pissed.
I think in the first, you're like, it's hard to put it together. So in the beginning, you're like, what?
Because it happened so quick.
Yeah, because like I don't think have answers yet, you know. So it's not like you have a immediate action of what you're gonna do, but it's probably like very jarring though, and you feel like your privacy is getting invaded.
They're lucky they're kids.
And they're not in the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're like gun-loving folk out there. I'm pretty sure it's not the same.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's nuts too, because there's like multiple kids just like in your shit.
Dude, what if you knew, like, as soon as they walked in with the camera, you knew and you read the room really quickly, and so you played into it, and so you were pretending like you weren't.
And then you close the door.
And then you go, oh yeah, no, and then you go, oh yeah, what's your at, bro? And let me add you, and then you get the footage and you go to the police. Like, look what happened. They barged into my home, blah blah blah.
And then the police are gonna be in the footage. It looks like you know them.
Yeah.
If it's like kids though, there's not really a whole lot that's gonna happen, right?
Like, how old do they look?
I don't know. I don't know how old they are.
The TikTok age.
Yeah, if they
that
they
age.
look
You know that
young
age.
enough to be in high school or something. Most of the time, if you're just a high school kid doing pranks like that, they just tell your.
Because I feel like in Texas, it'd be like, go ahead and do me a favor and close that door.
Creepy.
Let's go to the back part of the house where it's very quiet. You know?
Quiet.
They're like, oh,
The whole time they're just like, oh, okay.
I'm not here to study. I'm not here to study. I'm not here to study.
In that video, their door was wide open.
Yeah.
Right.
Why do people just leave their front door?
Some people in the world that don't live in America are very safe.
Yeah. Or some people when
Sadly,
they're
we don't know what that's like.
like if you're in the middle of putting groceries back in and you have
Yeah, I've
people
done that a
over,
lot.
like
Yeah, you're just going back and forth.
yeah, you don't leave it.
Because it seems like he was trying to get to James or something, right? He was telling him about the front door.
Yeah, because in Hawaii, they leave their front door open all the time.
All of them.
A lot of them do, yeah.
Yeah.
Because their neighbors watch out for each other. Like they're just.
We leave our door open.
A lot of family live close. They're just, you know, they don't have to like lock it every single day.
To me, it's like it's scary on both sides. Like I would also
Hell
hate to
yeah.
see. I would hate to see like kids do this and then get fucked up. Like that's not cool.
Well, you've been hearing about the stories. I don't think we covered it here, but like a month ago, there was all these stories about these random people knocking on the wrong door. They think it's another address, and then someone shoots them.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
From their window.
That one dude
Just
got
by
shot.
knocking?
Yeah, it happened like 2 or 3 times in like 1 week. It was like this one black kid and this one white girl that got shot in the head. Like something crazy.
And also, you just don't know what they've been through.
Yeah, exactly.
So it could have been like it's just literally your worst day, but this house got burglarized 3 times. So that guy is, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Next time I hear some bullshit, I'm just gonna shoot. And you just don't know what's happening on the other side. So assuming that everything is gonna be okay is actually stupid.
Dude, imagine it's like Girl Scout cookies sale, like people, and then they just knock.
But they're usually dressed like Girl Scout cookies, or not Girl Scout cookies.
They wear a big hat.
I'm a Samoa.
I mean, that might help them sell more.
I yell at those girls anyway. Get the fuck off my porch. I still got some from last year, thank you.
What would
sit
your
with kids
reaction
on
be?
Yeah, I don't let them come out. I don't like to expose them to violence, yeah.
I see.
What would your reaction be for your house? Like, cause you know, like you've had homeless people hanging out on your porch.
Imagine you're in the bathroom and you come out, it's just you.
Yeah.
And there's like random kids just like in the kitchen going through your fridge.
Like 3 teenagers.
I think it might get physical, I think.
You think so?
Physical, yeah. I might, like, I'd probably start yelling
Do you
a bunch.
think it would
I might overreact, I think.
Do you think your actions would happen too fast for you to even read the ages of the people in your house?
Yeah, I don't think I would care at that. Like, I don't know. I think with something like that, I would probably snap. I'd probably get really upset.
Do you think we think this way?
Irrationally, though.
Do you think we think this way because we live in America?
Yeah, for sure. And also, for the neighborhood that I live in, it's not like necessarily a bad neighborhood, but like, you do see some interesting stuff that happens on my block. Like, I've seen different people smoke crack on my front steps. I've seen that.
Where? Oh, never mind. Yeah. I'm like, what's your address?
Yeah, I actually live, but it's in Pasadena though, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know you were gonna share that.
It's somewhat like it's like a normal area.
We'll narrow it down.
Yeah, and it's in between.
Yeah. Where are the parks?
These are the cross streets, but it's in Pasadena, so it's not like
It's
still
not
a nice area, right? But there's still like
It is a very nice area.
yeah, but there's different parts.
It's not.
That's what I heard.
No, there's different parts of Pasadena that's like not as
sus.
nice as others.
Okay, yeah. Which part is that?
In between. But like even with people that are doing something on my steps like that, I don't approach them aggressively.
Sure.
Like there was one dude, he was like fucking seeing demons when he saw me, and he was like that, and it's like after he pulled a hit off his like crack pipe, and I was like, oh shit, that's what a crack pipe looks like in real life. 1, and then 2, I was like, hey man, can you just not do that on my steps, please? And he's like, he already knew the protocol, and he got up, and this one guy was passed out like this, folded over,
Oh my god.
and I just tapped him, and I was like, hey man, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And he was like he was fucked up. And then I went and I was like, can you just not sit on my front steps, please? And he's like, yeah, okay. And I was like, you need a second? He's like, yeah. And I went to go back to grab him a bottle of water because I felt bad.
Wow.
And I was about to bring it to him, and he was gone. And I was like, where the fuck did this guy
Was he
So
ever
he-
even real?
You're saying he's an angel?
He's an angel, dude. But like he disappeared so quickly that I was like tripping out. Like, what the fuck happened?
Would you say he was pretty polite?
Yeah, he was fucked up though.
I think you're gonna go to heaven now. I think that was the test.
I don't think so. But it was a little bit of poison, dude. It was a little fentanyl
you
in
only
my bottle
knew.
of water.
There's definitely like a bigger danger with any kind of YouTube prank that happens by surprise, I think.
Yeah, because sometimes it's even like husbands are like trying to surprise their wife, right? And then they go, and then like boo, and the wife turns around and just socks them.
Yeah.
Because when you're surprised, you just don't know, and the guy's like, oh fuck, what the fuck? So like it's not even if like you're in LA or whatever. It could be just people when they're being surprised across the world. You don't know what the reaction is.
Do you guys like pranking?
Hell no, dude.
Well, that's the thing that sucks.
I don't like when Ryan pranks me.
I can identify with this type of thing because if I was kid, like a teenager, and social media was around, I'd probably be doing dumbass shit too.
Yeah.
So you're like a fan.
I had a dumbass phase when I probably would have done something that fucking stupid.
Like walking to people's houses.
If like at that teenage year of like, I would do anything. Like, and if there was a way to show the world, like, dude, that's what makes it dangerous to me. I'm like, damn, I get it, kind of.
Oh wow.
But also at the same time, it's like, I don't enjoy that now from either side.
Oh, dude, I totally get like making those videos.
Yeah.
Like if I was that age, I would probably do the same fucking shit.
What is it? What do you get out of it? Because I don't get it.
Well, when you're
Dumb as fuck.
15,
Yeah, when you're an idiot.
like, it's literally for like the oh my god, look how crazy and funny.
Show your
like,
friends.
Yeah.
And there's just a desperation to do something that gets attention that no one else can see anywhere else. So like if they're the first to be doing this shit, there's like a rush, you know. It's like, oh damn, like we're the craziest dudes, kind of.
And you're boys too, so
Yeah,
you're a little
boys just do
destructive
dumbass
anyway.
shit.
Like I remember there was a prank that people did where they go to Walmart and they grab a gallon of milk
That was
and they
so,
just
so
slam it on the
Yeah.
floor. And it's like, yeah, those kids are fucking idiots, obviously, but at the same time, it's like those are just undeveloped brains.
Plus, it's like I would never do that on
We
my
should lock
own.
all boys up.
Yeah.
I think so.
I would never think to do that, but it's a different story when your boys are like, do it. And there's like 6 of you, and like,
And it's a thing to do.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Like
like,
we all did
guys are
all the
dumb.
trendy
Guys are
stuff.
dumb,
Or assign
Right.
every boy with the dad with a very heavy hand. Like if I saw Taika fucking throw a gallon of milk in Walmart when he's
Yeah.
15, I'm whooping his
At
ass.
15,
But also too, like
At 15.
And it's not gonna happen again.
I knew if I got caught doing some shit like that, my mom or my dad would beat the living shit out of me.
Dude, you think it's because these kids aren't getting their asses beat now because it's like child abuse and everything? So
Gentle parenting.
Well, UK is a little more like lax about that, right? They're very anti hit your kid.
yeah, so maybe that's what's causing these kids not to give a fuck because there's no physical punishment or anything, you know.
I guess, but it's so hard to like rationalize because it's still in the fuck around find out zone. Where, like,
Yeah,
you're
have you
not
seen the
you
statistics
get
of
that?
that?
You know what I mean?
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I
direct
feel like there's some
correlation.
grumpy Asian households that I would know. Like in the 90s, that if you did that too, they'd be like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And just
Yeah,
pull you out by the
They
ear.
grab a broom and start
like,
whacking you.
Get your ass out of here! I'm telling your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta hit him with the DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I wonder if this just looks extra
You should have
dangerous.
studied.
He said what?
I was wondering if just because it's us and where we're from, if that just looks so dangerous to us, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Like, are we just like super
I'm
jaded?
sure that has something
You
to
know
do
what I
with it too.
You can't just
That
walk
just
into
looks like
someone's
a-
house like that.
That looks like guaranteed fatal decision to me.
Yeah,
To
and
me.
it should. I mean,
Like you're ready to die.
And even your vehicle too. Like imagine you come and someone else in your vehicle.
Oh fuck that.
Like, I feel like the first thing you do is pull them out. You don't even ask questions. You don't
Yeah.
go, "Oh, excuse me, what are you doing in here?"
Right.
Like, I don't care if you're studying. I just pull them out immediately first.
Especially with kids in the house too, like, or with that specific.
A whole family,
Especially,
bro?
yeah, when you got kids,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
damn, that house was nice.
It's super nice. One of my homies, his dad is like a super like scary like cholo dude, you know. Well, and he was like an OG gangster for real. One time, me and my other buddy were going to his house, and my buddy just opened the door and walked in. And he was expecting us, and then his dad sat us down and was like, "Hey, don't you ever walk," and he knew who we were, right? Like he saw us consistently, and he goes, "Don't you ever walk into another man's house like that unannounced. You better knock. Like this is no way to go about it." And he was like, given to us. We were so
That's
fucking scared,
great
like,
to hear, though.
Yeah, but once you realize that's a sentiment for most people, then you're just like, all right, that's just some shit that you don't play with because
some shit could happen
you
on
fuck
the
around, you're gonna find out, right?
Yeah.
Especially the more you do it. I don't want to do that.
Or even like, let's say there was no one home. They could have had a fucking giant Rottweiler that came out of nowhere and just
right,
bit him on the leg.
Which is
Yeah.
kind
You just don't even know.
And
Or
it's
pug.
just
Those are scary.
Especially two of them,
2 4-month-old pugs.
they're gonna rip you apart, dude.